Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop, brought to you by Red Raider Outfitter, the fans' favorite since 1975. I'm Jared Johnson here in Maui. Man, just watched Texas Tech bounce back with a huge victory, 70-38 over Louisville. It was just 1 point off the Maui Invitational record in terms of the holding team to the lowest amount of points scored. Arizona State scored just 37 points in 1991. That's the tournament record. But Texas Tech, great performance, bouncing back. Daniel Bacho, what to me was the going away star of the game on both ends of the court. He had 9 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals, actually 12 rebounds, excuse me, 2 blocks, 2 steals. And I asked Coach Adams just now in the post-game presser, which just ended, about Bacho's performance so far in Maui in this season. He said he's been, Tech's most consistent performer this season, and especially on the defensive end, that he has been just terrific, but that he'd actually like to see Daniel Bacho get more touches on the offensive end. And I agree with him. I think the more Texas Tech looks for Daniel Bacho, I think the more success they'll have on offense. I think that would cure a lot of woes that they have on offense. But really good performances from several players. Kevin O'Banner had 15 points. He had a really nice double pump reverse jam on the break, and then he followed that up with a reverse layup plus the foul. He had a very close to a Kevin O'Banner tournament type game, which is the way I've come to kind of judge his performances now, because he's so consistent. It seems like when it matters the most in the NCAA tournament. That's 2 days in a row now that Kevin O'Banner has scored in double figures, so that was really good. But I thought some of the young guys played really well. Lamar Washington had several assists. I think he led the team in assists today. And then Robert Jennings came in and played some forward for you. He's 6'7", true freshman, had 6 points, played over 15 minutes. And I asked him about just his progression. He said it's been different at Texas Tech, and then he's just so used to dominating. But I think he's coming on. I think we'll see him get more minutes. I think he's earned those minutes, so that's something to watch. I thought Davion Harmon didn't have like a monster performance, but early on, Tech was kind of started off slow. I don't think they scored in the first 3 minutes, but he made some buckets, some big buckets, made a big three to get things started, and I think he set the tone early. And then on defense, for Texas Tech to respond this way after struggling against Creighton, where Creighton really lit them up. A really good Creighton team, by the way, really lit up Texas Tech in the second half. The Red Raiders came in and responded with this historic defensive performance against Louisville. And now Louisville's down. This is a really bad team, don't get me wrong, but still, it's Louisville at the Maui Invitational, and you held them to 38 points. So terrific performance from Texas Tech. I'll have more coming up. I'm going to have a report from the beach, actually, by popular demand. But for now, Texas Tech with a big bounce-back victory on Tuesday, 70-38 over Louisville.